Welcome to From Creeping to Preaching. I'm your host, Renee R. White, a proud native Washingtonian, born and raised and still live here in the heart of D.C. I've spent many years of my life in this incredible city, and it's not just my home, it's where my story began and where my passion for uplifting my community, especially the youth. This podcast is a space where we can have real, raw conversations about life, faith, and purpose, all rooted in the experience of someone who has walked these very streets and understands the struggles and the beauty of life in D.C. Listeners, is Season 2, Episode 29. Season 2, Episode 29. I like to call this Don't Sleep Bingo. Don't Sleep Bingo. Hello, listeners. Today, we're talking about something that is near and dear to my mom's heart. No, it's not a man. It's not fashion. Not even cooking this time. I'm talking about the game that had her heart pumping, the blood flowing, her eyes sharp, her mouth running. B-I-N-G-O. Bingo. Now, if you don't know anyone who loves bingo, or you're about to learn about someone who loved that game, let's go. You already know. When they play that game, they are extremely serious about that bingo. Bingo ain't a game to them. It's a lifestyle. My mom fell in love with bingo. And once she did, it was a wrap. She had a sidekick. Her ride or ride. I'm telling you, her bingo partner. And the two of them had a routine. Every single week, they caught a bus from 11th Street, Northwest, or Pennsylvania Avenue, Southeast, down to Wayson's Corner in Maryland. Now, Wayson's wasn't close because we lived in D.C. It was no quick trip down the street. It was a ride. It felt like a hike, big one. But Mom didn't care. She didn't. If they missed that bus, though, everyone in the family heard about it. And I mean everybody. Mom would call the house and ask, "Who home?" "You?" "Good. Come get us." And when she said, "come get us," she didn't mean from around the corner store. She meant from Pennsylvania Avenue, Southeast, or 11th Street. And then you have to drive them down to Wayson's Corner. It didn't matter whether or not you had plans, you was tired, just getting off work. She missed the bus. You the driver. Bottom line. The reason why I just had to just think about that, it was just too funny. I never forget the time when it was my turn. I got the call. "Renee, I need you. Come pick us up and drive us to Wayson's." Let me tell you, I didn't have a choice. Not at all. You didn't tell Mom no. So I picked them up and off we went. Now listen, while we were there, I said, well, let me see about this thing called bingo. So I bought me a packet and a blotter. I figured I'd sit back, relax, and maybe win a little something. Maybe not. But when I sat down next to Mom, I realized I was not prepared. Ma not had one, not two, not three. She had 4 packs spread it right in front of her. All those numbers, those cards. And let me tell you something. She kept up with every single one. Didn't miss a beat. I'm looking at mine, struggling to keep up with just one packet. And Ma, she over there like a professional athlete. Hand moving, eye darting, blotting numbers left and right. You know what else it was like, what, man, she watched her packet and mine too. I got distracted. I started chit-chatting, not paying attention. And I almost missed a number. You know what happened? Ma grabbed my sheet from across the table, blotted it out, marked the number, held it up, and said loud and proud, "Bingo." Then she turned back to me, looked me dead in my face, and said, "Don't you sleep. Bingo." Don't sleep, bingo. That was Ma in her element. Commanding the room, watching everything, making sure she didn't miss her chance. And she taught me a lesson right there at that table. Stay alert. Don't sleep on what's right in front of you. Don't miss your opportunity. And definitely don't sleep bingo. Bingo gave Mom joy. It wasn't just about winning money. It was about the thrill, the atmosphere, the friends, and the laughter. She and her sidekick, oh Lord, they were a show all by themselves. If the bus was late, they complained. If the caller was too slow, they complained. If somebody across the room got too loud, they complained. But when it came to those numbers, Mom didn't play. That's what I missed the most. Seeing her light up that bingo hall, surrounded by people, surrounded by her passion. Because bingo wasn't just a game for her, it was a community. They all knew each other. It was like, it was excitement for them. And for me, it was like I gained a life lesson I didn't even know I was learning. So family, whenever I think about Ma, I always smile at the memory of her shouting, "Bingo!" and looking back at me with a twinkle in her eye. And of course, those famous words, "Don't you sleep, bingo." Whew, that wasn't just a game. That was life. And it taught me not to sleep on my blessings, not to sleep on opportunities, and don't sleep on people you love. Now, I want to hear from you. Did your mom, your granny, or maybe your auntie had a hobby, a game, or a ritual that they loved so much it became a family story? I'd love to hear you share it with me. Email me, comment, or message me on Creeping and Preaching. Thanks for spending this time with me. This is another layer of Ma. Listeners, it's been 1 year since we launched this podcast, so continue to listen to us every Friday at 9 a.m. on iHeart, Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. You can catch up on all episodes, and also you can subscribe so you won't miss any new content. Remember, you can also grab a copy on Amazon and Barnes & Noble so you can read along and see every twist, turn, and triumph unfold, gaining a deeper understanding of my testimony and life, changing lessons. Let's walk this path together, this journey of healing. Let's keep this conversation going, and I'm excited to hear how you're peeling back your layers and embracing your moment of Don't Sleep Bingo. Also, I'd like to thank my producer, McKinley, with Moving in Motion by Matt. See you next week.